smell that? That, my friends, is the sweet smell of malted barley being dried here in the kiln. More specifically, it's the smell of burning peat. Now, peat is a young form of coal and another factor in determining a whisky's unique, final flavour. Is it just me? Or is it getting a wee bit hot in here? Oh, it's yourself. I was just having a wee breather. A bit like the malt here in the malt store, you might say. It's, waiting. It's biding its time, building up its strength a wee bit.
Say hello, Fernando.
Hello, Brazil.
That's it. Onwards and upwards.
Whiskey.
Well,
Scottish
anyway.
whiskey experience we are now. Cool. Enjoy the video.
This is the milling machine. This is where the malt gets rudely awakened, crushed, ground and pulverized into what's known in the trade as grist. It's only noisy in here, but it's all part of an ongoing process, all a means to an end. Oh, it gets everywhere, this stuff. Oh, that's it.
This is the mash tun, a container where we mix together the purest Scottish water with our grist from the mill. The sugar in the mixture is dissolved, producing a sweet liquid known as wort. The wort is then cooled, ready for the next stage. The residue left in the mash tun can be used to make animal feed. The wort might not look that special, but let me assure you, this will become pure liquid gold. So what, I hear you ask, is the one magical ingredient which helps turn a malty, sugary wort into something with, well, let's say, a wee bit more of a kick to it? Well, the answer is right here. This is yeast. The importance of this microscopic yet explosive living organism simply cannot be underestimated. Amazing!
Pode gravar
Já? Suave.
And this is where the magic truly begins. This is the wash pack, where yeast meets wort and sugar turns to alcohol in a process known as fermentation. A heaving maelstrom of heat and foam. And if the whole thing threatens to get out of hand and overspill, don't switch your blades above. We'll keep the whole thing in check. And don't be taking too deep a breath in here, by the way. The vapours produced can fair pack a punch. The alcohol content at this point is still too low and needs to be increased. We do this during distillation. Now, pay attention. The liquid is heated in a pot still, and because alcohol boils at a lower temperature, it separates from the water. The vapour rises up the neck and is cooled and condensed back into a liquid by a copper coil immersed in cold water, known as the furnace. Here we see the cooling and condensing process in action. The liquid is now known as low wine, but it needs to be distilled again to further increase its alcohol content. And that takes place here, in the spirit still. Each distillery has its own unique shape of copper pot still. Another factor in ensuring that each distillery produces its own unique flavour of Scotch whisky. By now, The liquid is so strong, it has to be kept under lock and key by customs and excise. Here in the spirit safe, the still man weaves his magic by judging precisely when to send the first part of the run, or 4 shots, and the last part of the run, or feint, back to be distilled again. Meanwhile, the middle cut, or heart of the run, is sent to the spirit receiver. But it's still not Scotch whisky. Oh no, not for a long while yet. These casks won't see the light of day for at least 3 years, some not for 12 or even 50 years. During this period of maturation, a whisky's unique final flavour is further enhanced by the wood of the cask that it's stored in. Its clear colour changed to a golden hue. What was once nothing more than barley and water magically matures into Scotch whisky. Ah, the sweet smell of evaporating whisky. Up to 2% each year just disappears. The angel's share, they call it. Ah well, I'm away to join the angels myself. Slanjava.
Cool. Very nice.
Please wait for your car to stop before disembarking the ride.
Yeah, that's it. Cool video from Whisky Experience.